Roger Daltrey, Carol Hall, Rosemary Ash and Stratford Johns. First, another slice of life from the Wilkins family in Fly on the Wall.
Christopher Wilkins is 9, a normal little boy, yet for some he's become the centre of moralising concern. After his mother's admission, he is the child of an extramarital affair.
We're going to have a little discussion about fish and that. How many of you like eating fish for dinner? You don't like fish? Can you think of any names of different kinds of fish that you can eat? Erlyn?
Mackerel.
Mackerel, yes, that's fish. John?
Cod.
Cod, that's the most common fish we eat, isn't it? No? I don't think they are. They only become sardines when they put in their cans. Christopher?
But some people eat shark and whale.
That's right, some people eat shark and some people eat octopus, don't they? How many legs has an octopus got? 8 legs, that's right. Salmon's from the river, though, I think. Do you think you'd like to eat octopus and shark and things like that?
Which really started it all off. I was against it right from the beginning, but eventually I agreed. And the fellow that I went with, he was a guest at the party. Neither of us seemed to know how he became a guest, but I thought Terry had invited him, he thought I had, and so on, you know. And everything seemed to stem from the party, if you know what I mean. And I had a few suspicions about Terry and the woman anyway. I gradually lost interest in the shop and everything, really, the children, the house. But even after a week or two of me being away, I did say to him, you know, could we sort of try again, make a fresh start? And he said, no, we've tried to make too many starts, so that's it, the end of it, you know. And sort of went on from there. But even while we were apart, he still used to come and see me.
I was talking to Sadie last night. She was telling us about the flight to Mallorca, see? How marvellous it is. How it makes your ears pop, and the horrible sensation when the plane goes up and the awful sensation when it comes down. All in all, I've decided now I'm not going on holiday, that's definite.
Come on, you youngsters are all the same.
There's your ice peppers. I'd have to get... Oh, that was the last one.
That was the last one, was it? What do you want? 1 for 9?
Yes, please.
9, okay.
Yep.
Just sit down. Here. You're going to stop being silly? You're not. You're finished. Let's have a look. You read it to me. Well, thank you for
Let's have a look through it.
fishermen to help them cut. What's that word say?
Catch us.
Isn't it? Tea in it. There's a tea between. Just a minute. Leave it for now. Leave it for now, Chris. The fish. What else can I do? Thank you. Fine. Right, I'll let you read yours out.
I wanted him. I mean, it wasn't an accident. And even when I was due to have Christopher, actually, Terry came over to see me even then.
He's not mine by blood, but now he is by adoption, you know. We've made this quite fair.
At one point I was going to have Christopher adopted when he was born.
If you came
If
back.
I came back to
Yeah.
Terry, but then things didn't work out. We ended up, he decided he couldn't take, you know, wouldn't sort of work out. And so we went back to what we were before, you know. I stayed there and he stayed where he was.
Dear God, we thank you for fish and fishermen, and help them to catch the fish for us and help them to get back safely. Amen.
Very nice, thank you.
The only time I'd feel any hate towards Christopher's father, as if it come to the point where he walked in here one day and said, well, this is it. Here's my son, now I'm going to take him and make a man of him, or at least have him with me for a while.
They all know, all the children, everybody knows.
And they treat him no different as if he was their own brother anyway.
I mean, even with Terry, he said to me, if ever we separate again, he said, God forbid, but I'll fight for him just as much as I would for the others. So, I mean, it speaks for itself. You can go out as soon as that's finished.
Yeah, do I have to listen to that book?
Yes!
Then I only have 5 minutes after 5.
Well, can't you play with Robert instead?
He doesn't play marbles.
He don't play what?
Marbles.
Who, Robert doesn't?
No.
We'll take your soldiers over and play soldiers.
He doesn't play nothing.
He must play something.
Like a civil war.
Civil War? Well, I thought you liked playing Civil Wars.
Don't play anymore.
He don't anymore. Do you want your pocket money?
I want to go down rubbish.
Well, you can go down after 5 o'clock. Well, I'm sorry, but you've got to stop here for a little while.
I won't be able to play.
You will.
We got married young. Margaret was the stronger character then, probably still is now. We had a little bit of help, a lot of luck when we started off because we had no money at all.
12 and sixpence.
Yes, exactly, but it was a long time ago. Even we lived with the parents for a while. Months?
4 months.
4 months, was it really? Oh, well. And we got a caravan. From there we had the chance of a little old cottage. It was little and it was old too.
Unknown to Gary, Karen has received a letter instructing her to visit the council. She arrives breathless and expectant.
Now you live above the ground floor. And not, so the answer is yes. Will you fill that in and enter the baker's name there? All right. Stop it.
Stop it. No.
Perfect.
Film star.
Yeah.
Oh, you make a good film star, don't you? Eh?
Just let her through this morning.
Oh, yes.
Is it that you wanted or is it this?
It's that, but I'll take all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Just a moment.
And again, forwards. That's better, Chris. Come on, keep going. Look where you're going. Push. Push. And again, cross and back.
Because there was a clip on it. Yes,
There's
there's a
what?
clip on
What?
it.
I'll tell you what, if you look at the handwriting, right?
You're all
And the
beans
way-
and smiles, miss.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
Wow,
You?
straight.
Really?
Honestly.
Give us the key. I want to hold it.
What is it?
You can hold the key, now let her tell us.
No, just let's...
2-bedroom masonette.
Masonette.
Is it
I
up
thought
on
you on the
the
plan.
up on the floor or?
Second floor, she said.
So you can leave those down, will you?
When do you move in?
Oh, she's going to cry in a minute.
She's so
Come
pleased.
on, don't be so silly.
She's so pleased.
Come on.
Oh, this is good news, not bad. What are you crying for?
Are you pleased, Karen?
Of course she's pleased.
No, you won't take him away then she's crying,
No,
will you?
it's not that. He's got this screwdriver in his hand. I've
Oh, I
been
see.
poking it in her eye. Come
Wait,
on,
wait,
cheer
Wait,
up.
don't forget, if you want anybody to remove you, get the furniture down.
I thought he was going to say you wanted the other room in their flat.
Oh, come on, cheer up. That's good news.
So at last we're going to get rid of her.
Is it relief?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Feel better
That's
now?
marvellous.
Lovely.
About
When
time.
can you move in, Karen?
Congratulations, miss.
Any time.
You're a proud householder.
Oh, oh dear, big yawns. He's bored by it all.
Oh, of course.
absolutely.
Well, he doesn't know, does he?
Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm glad.
What are you have to watch now?
Is it a very high rent?
Lovely.
Oh, that's not bad.
It doesn't matter so much about Scott. He's getting to an age now where he's walking, right?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he'd be kicking things to pieces, climbing on them.
Oh, yeah, I know.
and if it's
I'm
brand
not
new, it
buying
won't last
brand
you 5
new.
minutes.
I'm not buying brand new.
Later on, you'll probably have another one, and then.
Hope so.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, yeah.
And you'll have two.
You know what they say about your house, don't you, Karen?
Yes, I know. It won't happen to
It's rolled
me.
into the filter. That's the first flight room.
Oh, I see.
Shall I do it?
Yeah, I twisted my ribs or something.
Oh, hold on.
Can I?
Yeah. What number is it?
32.
Oh, what's that? We even got letters.
That's the people who were there before. Don't worry about
Oh,
that.
yeah, I just want to see what it is.
I should think you could use this one as your spare bedroom for the time being. And you won't have a lot of decorating to do, Karen. It's all papered. You can change the paper later on as you like it.
I suppose this is another bedroom.
Yeah, I should imagine you could have this one for spot.
Yeah.
Look, I've got a balcony. You can stand and see what they do. Put the clothes areas out there to dry off and air. There you are.
What's that?
Broom cupboards and cleaning stuff.
Use that too, like
Or use what you like.
Actually, use this as a room cover, Karen.
Yeah.
There's clips in here for it.
Oh, it's just been redone.
No, the telly would have to go over there, wouldn't it? Because that power
Yeah,
cord-
more or less you'd have to keep.
You want to see refusion?
You see that when you have to get your television changed.
Oh, dear. And
Well, it
having
doesn't
that,
even close
look.
No, well, when you go back to the council and you tell them you want to take it, explain to them that whoever was here before has taken off the door and put a plastic shutter up and say you don't like it, you want a proper
Well,
film
Gary
on
will
there.
have to tell him when he takes his...
Yeah, so
Well, whoever of you goes down, one of you tell him.
Yeah. The thing is, it's curtains, though, isn't it? I'll need to put them up.
Well, I'll tell you what, listen.
I don't want to avoid
listen.
putting
let's
them
have a...
on.
No,
You've
let's have
got
a...
3 or 4 pairs of long ones you can put up for the time being.
Yeah, but I'll need some for that big room.
Yeah, but what
don't I?
about those gold ones? You've got your 2 TV chairs. You've got your small table.
Yeah,
Those
you've got
green
your table.
ones.
They're yours.
Well, you can have them. I don't need them.
No, we don't need
Well, I think it's great.
So I'm going to be lost in here, aren't I?
You won't.
it. Okay, when can we move in?
Oh, go on here. We all better go now. We're leaving Scott behind.
There's... Getting a new house and we're getting all carried away already.
Well, what do you expect? And every day you get a new house, is it?
No.
Well, it's true.
Karen and Gary have been rehoused after an inspection by council officials, extra discretionary points being awarded for lack of facilities, overcrowding, and a health risk for baby Scott. For Margaret, a relief. She knows the problems of survival. Her own marriage floundered a second time under the pressures of low income and poor housing.
Terry started getting moody and queer, funny. I can't explain it. Things weren't right. And I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what. And then he started staying away an odd night here and there, Of course, I was out looking for him, didn't know where he was, up the wall, And eventually he told me that he wasn't sure whether he wanted to go with her or stay with me. He seemed to think as much of both of us. And he said he'd like to go away for a while and think it over. Anyway, he'd only been gone about 24 hours. Well, the next day I saw him on the bus, and he indicated to me then that he was coming home.
Yeah. Yeah. I got one. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to get hold of Gary for, you see.
Just like that, kid.
Listen, do you know when you go down and sign for the keys for Gary, do you have to pay a week some rent then?
Potatoes, butter, cooking fat, flour, all gone up.
Yeah, it's true.
And we get what? A rise about a couple of quid?
185.
185. Is that on the basic? If they control the shop prices, we won't have to ask for more money.
Because it's all damn nationalised, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Half of it is.
You go in the shop
All
one
these
day,
big firms.
and something's 8p, you go in the next day and it's 10p. Same as the rents, isn't it? Mine went up to paying last year, it's going to nearly paying again this year.
So you're always on about this nationalisation and everything and all this. I don't think it's a bloody good thing. Look at your bus industry.
Oh yeah, I didn't say nothing about nationalisation. There are some things that should be nationalised. I think all food stuff should be nationalised.
Terry, 12:15 Caversham Park will be there.
Oh, is that what you're putting it on?
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I'll Caversham Park and bring it back to you.
Fair enough then.
You got to look over it tomorrow, because you got to go down and sign for the keys. 6:51. It's not bad, love, compared to what it is.
Come on, bed back, please.
Wonder how much mail we got today.
One day, Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee when he saw Simon and Andrew casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. He went onto one of the boats belonging to Simon and asked him to push out a little from the shore. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat.
I like it. It's fantastic.
You like it?
Yeah. The colour goes great, I reckon.
Do you like it then? Because Nan and Grandad's...
If I don't look at that, it's okay. If I stand and look at both, then it distorts it a bit.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like that wood grain. That'd
Yeah,
be
but
best
it's good,
if it's
but
all
it's not
round.
mixed, is it? It's not... Doesn't,
No,
to me, it
but
doesn't
it's
seem
best if
blended
it's all
properly.
round. The thing is, what we're going to do... Gary?
Hmm?
The cookers go in there, right?
Yeah.
Thing is, you've got nowhere else to put a fridge or nothing.
Nice, isn't it? Look.
How's the curtains going to fix up there then?
No, fix it. Don't worry.
And those wires we got won't be any good for this. Where you gone?
I don't even work. I mean, what the switch is like.
Got PowerPoint over there.
Pretty good, isn't it?
The washing can go out there, look, to dry.
Yeah, it's got...
Provided we ain't got
Well, I
bloody
can't see how it's
sunshine.
got something over the top of there.
Quite easy.
I can't.
Well, I can, come on. Can easily smash that glass and go out.
I'm trying to shut it. That's it.
Thing is, we've got to go down the council and take the keys. You've got to sign for the keys.
Do that
So
later.
tell them we're not having that thingy there.
All right, all right.
We're still playing with that bloody
You sure that isn't turned on? Oh, this switch is, is it?
Grab him.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
I think we'll have a mirror on that wall.
Then they called to their friends that they should come and help them. They came and filled the boat so full that they began to sink. When Simon saw this, he fell down at Jesus' knees, for he was so astonished, as were the others, at the size of the catch they'd just made. Then Jesus said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And immediately they left their nets and followed him.
I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me. If you follow me. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me.
Very nice.
And you see this wallpaper they got on here? That's exactly the same as what they got on my mother's. They're bloody awful. At least we got better wallpaper than what my mother got.
The tenant will not paper any part of the dwelling without previously stripping walls of existing paper. Is that paint? Does that apply to the same?
Yeah, is there anywhere for a pram to be put in the plate at all? And we've got a pram push chair.
I think there used to be a fire though. I don't suppose that was council property at all.
The rent, what day do we have to pay the rent?
Yeah, they're just the 3 wires were just hanging there, you know, they haven't been taped up or nothing. It's not central heated, is it?
No.
It's not? No.
No, the heat, you pay separately for the
Yeah.
heating.
The door to the living room,
Mm-hmm.
there is this, like a plastic door, a folding plastic door. Was that put up by the previous
I
owners?
imagine it was, yes.
Because it's very dangerous, you know. We wondered if it was
Dangerous, is
possible to
it?
get it replaced.
Door and living room. Okay, and the fire.
Just 3 wires, you know, they're not taped.
What's it?
Mm.
It's not an insurmountable problem. Gary Paul, is that
Gary
right?
Paul, that's correct, yes. 1 hour in Gary.
Yes. Your occupation is still the same, is it?
Sorry?
You're a bus driver for all the
Conductor.
Conductor.
Yeah, oh, getting promoted already. I like this.
I did all the taking and none of the giving. I used to push Terry as far as I could go, hoping that one day he wouldn't give in to me. But he always did, and I didn't respect him for it, you see. But now I've learnt that I like the things that he likes. You see, once upon a time it was always he did what I wanted. Whereas now I've learnt to sit and listen to classical music, which he likes, and find that I do like it. But I've never taken the trouble to sit and listen to it.
We talk things over where we used to row over a thing. Now I suggest places to go to and says, Anna Maya, well, where should we go? So that she would say where she wanted to go, so it was suiting her all the time.
I find now that we've got things we do together which we didn't do. And as I say, it was always me did all the taking, he did all the giving. Whereas now he's a much stronger character. He's a man instead of a mouse, as you might say.
Now, this is what Margaret wanted in the first place, was me to dominate her, you see. And this I wouldn't do. I don't know. Perhaps I was scared of her, oh, maybe, and I don't know. But as I say, I like a nice, quiet, peaceful life, anything to avoid an argument. But I changed, and quite honestly, I think I changed for the better. Pardon?
Oh, it's meant to be pasted.
No, you don't paste this one, Grace.
You know, when you take it out of the water.
Yeah, the paste is on the back, you see, and when you put it in the water, it soaks it. Makes the paste all soft. Okay? You know, don't you?
Yep.
Don't look too bad now, does it?
No, it's improving time.
Wednesday they get it done. It'll cost £3.01 plus VAT for fitting it up.
Plus
Cooker.
VAT, here we go again.
Labour, 10% labour, sorry, not VAT. And 84 pence for the metre plus 10% labour for the metre.
That costs a bloody fiver!
Well,
So,
God, look, you've got to pay for it.
On Wednesday.
do you want to move in or not?
So, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Father.
Karen, it goes on your bill.
What bit? Does it? Oh, you rat bag.
Like I said,
Oh, Scott!
he went slightly mad.
Oh, you shit bag.
That was naughty, Scott.
Look! See?
No, old Scott.
Every rubbish black bin.
That's off the tea.
That'll have to be washed.
Oh, that looks better.
Shrimp.
Gary, where's that
Sure.
bin?
Yeah, look much nicer.
You don't look for me.
Thank you, I've got lots to do. Yeah.
Too late, I've done it my way.
What have you been doing?
Look at the mess you made in here. Snowflakes and all. He's had my powder out.
What have you been doing? Don't care one little bit, does he?
Thought this room was bloody bad enough, Scott, but you made it even worse. Look, it's some snowflakes, ain't they? You better get the Uber ready, go. I'm gonna need it.
I know, I just told you. Making that look bloody hard, aren't you?
What?
So you're making that look very hard.
It is hard. I wanna get down there. That's funny.
Oh, it is, love.
It's for the end for me. You ain't got to do it, have you?
I'll do it if you like.
You'll leave half of it behind.
Not my fault, I'm not good at clearing cornflakes up. See? Ah, I got it. Put it there. That's it.
Gary, grab him. Bloodshed between me and that little bugger.
A new maisonette, a dream come true, but with it the hard facts of life, no savings and furniture to buy.
This is the other one here. It's more suitable, like, for the boy and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lovely quality carpet, really, but that one is £10.
Yeah.
And that is really cheap, Karen, which, you know. But there's another one here that's £15, but of course there's no comparison.
Mate, it's all right, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely, though.
Nice quality, actually.
I agree. It's thick, isn't it?
Yes. Well, this is better for the child, where the child's concerned, because it wouldn't show the dirt so much.
Yes, I
That's
agree.
the stair carpet. The stair carpet is £10. But I don't get stair carpet as this quality very often, you see.
No, of course not.
Oh, I like it.
So you want this one then, dear, right?
Yes, please.
When do you want to take it?
Well, at the weekend.
Tomorrow morning would be better.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, that'd be all right.
Yeah, that'd be better.
You can get the stamp.
I wouldn't advocate separation because it doesn't always work out. I think what we did was right. Fortunately for us, it's turned out right.
Yes. Yeah, lovely. Okay.
Still think those two grey greens are the best, though.
They are, aren't they? Especially the youngest one, Arlena. Flip it upside down. That's it.
I do know how to do it, thank you very much.
Sorry, it's habit.
That blue one never ceases to amaze me now.
What one?
That deep blue one.
Oh, the one that we had trouble with?
Mm.
See that green up there? Cinnamon green hen?
Yeah.
The one that always draws blood every time I catch her.
Mm.
Well, that's the one that had the 2 eggs in there.
Yeah, well, she's obviously ready to go to Ned's.
She is ready.
Have we got anywhere to put her, though?
I don't care who knows about our past, personally. I don't really care at all because all my children know, all my family know, and they're the only people that matter. I mean, what outsiders think about me, I don't care. I care what they think about my family.
Then they called to their friends who were in another boat that they should come and help them. They came and filled the boat so full that they began to sink. When Simon saw this, he fell down at Jesus' knees, for he was so astonished, as were the others, at the sight of the catch they had just made. Then Jesus said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And they left their nets and followed him. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men, if you follow me.
BBC Television Shakespeare production.